We're ready to go.
Oh, yeah, we're ready. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning. Welcome to our administrative meeting. Today is December 29th, 2025. We're glad everybody's here. This is a public forum with a call-in option. The meeting is being video and audio recorded with minutes taken, and our meetings are also live streamed. If you wish to speak to the board, please come to the podium, say your name and address for the record, and keep your comments under 3 minutes. And if you are sharing or speaking on behalf of others, please let us know that. So good morning, everyone. Introductions. Yeah.
We need an introduction.
Okay. So we'll go straight to business items. Maintenance payable elevator.
Right up there. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Dan Lanai, Director of Administrative Services. And for you.
Almost.
Before you is the payable for the elevator repair at Stafford Hansel, fixing the leak in the hydraulic cylinder there, $14,700.
What on this is from October.
All right, well, I can back that up a little bit. We got that, we looked at it a little bit, and then we had I think it was a letter signed, yes, we're okay with you doing the work. We're waiting for the work to be done. And then they've been getting in touch with us. We finally resolved that they will not do work until 100% paid in advance for this elevator's loan. So we have to pay it in advance before the work's done. So there's a lot of confusion going on with that. We don't pay in advance for work.
So I had the same question. Looks like Chair Timmons signed the letter October 24th.
Yeah, and then we submitted it, and maintenance said we need, or not maintenance, finance said we need to have the payable itself. So this is just to approve the payable. So we can pay it so they can fix it.
So it's something we already approved. We're just going to approve it again. Is that?
Just making sure I can get it paid.
Just want to make sure we haven't paid it already and then they're going to pay again.
I verified all that because there was a lot of confusion. We have not paid it.
Moving that to now. Good approval.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. You know what? All right, flooring material for room 325.
All right, so the new meeting room up on the 3rd floor there, we're pulling down a epoxy flooring over the top of it, and the materials are a little over, well, about $5,600. We're still with the holidays. They haven't given us the finalized quote for shipping and everything. But if we add tax to what they quoted us, it'll be under $5,600. So the request here is not to exceed $5,600 for the material.
Is the installation done by our guy?
Marty will, and his team will be doing the installation.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
IT payable.
Next before you is the virtual license renewal, and Virtue is the product that we use to send encrypted email messages, which we're required to do for anything that has PII, HIPAA information, and also CJIS criminal information in it. And this is the platform that we use to allow us to do it. It's the yearly renewal. or that it's split up among the various departments and budget lines that utilize it.
Move approval.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Tourism website.
Morning, Commissioners. Bob Walder, Community Development Director. The proposal before you is approval to enter into a contract with Duquette Media, who has submitted a proposal to the county, to Umatilla County Tourism and Kerry Walshley, to develop a standalone tourism website for the. Currently, we don't have a standalone website where we can direct people. So in an effort to increase our marketing and outreach of tourism in Umatilla County, we're looking to have a standalone web page where people could go. So for example, this would allow us to, if we say we wanted to purchase some billboard advertising, we would then have a site where we could direct people, a landing page to send them to for information about tourism. Duquette Media is a local company who specializes in like videography and photography, and so that would give us access to a lot of the imagery that he's already collected that's relevant to Umatilla County. So the proposal is in your packets, and I can answer any questions you might have. I did visit with Dan Lanai a little bit about information about the domain and hosting. This website, the domain has already been purchased from an online source, and we would continue to host the website under that from that online. It wouldn't be a Umatilla County hosted site. However, with that said, we would make sure that our IT team had access to the website in case, employees change or we go a different direction. We would still have access to information in the future. So, yeah, we're asking for $10,000. This would be routed through the Umatilla County's tourism budget, as well as community development, which we set aside funds for advertising when we did budgeting last year.
All these different, so you'll be able to link to the new site from our homepage, right? The county one.
That's correct, yeah. So we would have.
The other way.
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
Okay.
But basically, this gives us a landing page that then, you could see the top 10 restaurants in Umatilla and go to their website. So we could do the same if you wanted to include a link to Umatilla County's website. We could do that as well.
Robert's got it.
Yes, he does. You have a question?
Ongoing costs? I assume that needs to be updated.
Great question. So there is a fee associated with the domain and the hosting of the domain.
Maintenance of the site.
And so it runs about $350 annually. And Kerry Walshley has already included that as part of her tourism contract. So that would come from our contract. And she would be the one to be making those updates once the page.
Well, I think this is a great idea. My only hesitation is I wish that our website could handle this. I guess it's probably my biggest beef, but I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think part of the reason for having a standalone page is so we could use that Explore Umatilla County domain. That way it's a single landing page. They don't have to go umatillacounty.gov and then navigate to find tourism information.
I do have a question. Would Umatilla County Their logo would be on the site somewhere, or would they be?
Yeah, we would still brand it as Umatilla County.
Okay. So one of the things you just said, Bob, was like the top 10 restaurants. And that makes me nervous, just because, you know, I hate to have our name on something that,
Sure.
does that make sense?
Yeah, that was, I think, just an example of what some other tourism websites have done. And before we roll this out, we could, you know, make sure it passes your guys' approval. Another thing would be like sites to see in Umatilla County, or we wouldn't have to necessarily list the top 10 restaurants. We could list all restaurants in Umatilla County, dining options or something like that. So
the QR codes on our women and eggs, can they go to both sites, then the county and this one?
So that takes them to it's called a map, an online, I don't know the correct terminology.
It's a
through
standalone,
Esri,
right?
but it's a standalone
Okay,
site. But
got it.
we could also include the farm loops on this
Yeah.
Explore Umatilla County website, and that would take them to the farm loops that we developed signage for. So that could be part of the user experience, I guess.
Yeah, and just looking at some of the stuff at Duquette that Bolton included in this is the interactive map. I mean, we could roll GIS into that to help out really quickly with that. I'd move for approval.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. Your board appoint.
Jennifer, Doug, and I, and Steve, the chairman of the Fair Board, interviewed 5 candidates. I think we ended up with 5 out of 7, or 5 out of 7. 5. And came down to these 2 as recommended to shadow for the next and be the Fair Board commissioners in waiting. And those 2 are Moises Lopez and Kennedy. I move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. I just wanted to comment that my hat's off to anybody who does this, that volunteers the time to, because our fair takes a lot to put that on. A lot of volunteer time and effort, and good for these folks for doing that.
All of
Yeah. It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Hospital Authority Board appointments.
These 2 appointments are before the board for the Director of the Facility Authority. They're both current members. They've been through 1 term and they're willing to serve another term. So the request is to appoint Stephanie Gentry and Tim Seymour to another term on the authority board.
Adopt order BCC 2025-050.
hardest board I ever sat on.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. Okay, road sign budget.
Kelsey, you did this. What's before the board is approval for the budget for the signs for the ATV use. Proposed budget is $30,000, and it's coming from the line that's mentioned in the Pinky, 52,600.
Move approval.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. All opposed?
Consider.
Oh, we did? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think that's all the items on the agenda.
With that, we're finished.